What is up guys, Plamoguy here. I haven't done a Transformers toy review in a while now, but I'm so glad that there's one here right now, so let's get to it. Now if you're not familiar, this is a Transformers kit, a Transformers toy of Optimus Prime, and it's from a company called BPF Toy, and I've got it from AliExpress for around $20 I believe. Anyway, looking at the toy closely, as you can see, this is a copy of an original not concept, but a copy of the original toy from Hasbro. And what they do is they just extended it a few bit. Comparing it to the original, it's a few centimeters taller, I believe, a few centimeters to an inch taller. And they've also added the other difference that they have is they've added die-cast feet, I guess, to improve posing, to improve balance, and just basically to differentiate itself from the original. That's the only reason that I can think of. Anyway, let's get to it. The details here are, obviously, if this is a copy, then some of the details here are really quite the same. And if you're wondering, there is no Autobot logo here, but on the store that I purchased it from, I believe they have a free Autobot sticker that I just put it in there, so that's cool. And unfortunately, I don't have the original Transformer toy that this is based out of, but as I can tell, all the details here are the same. Even the color of the plastic is the same. Looking at Optimus Prime here, it's typical Optimus G1 fashion, although there are quite a few differences. As you can see, as it's spinning here, the back, that's a big flat piece. It really breaks the monotony of design. Also, this part on the forearms there, but I believe this is accurate to the show. Don't quote me on this, but I believe it is. And judging from the head sculpt is typical Optimus Prime. We have some interior detailing here on the chest, some paint, yellow paint here. For a third-party knockoff toy, this is kind of cool. All the details here are represented very well. Now let's get into posability. The head goes up and down, only a bit much. It's on a ball joint, but it's a fairly short ball joint, so typically anything that a ball joint can do is represented here, although this in some keeps on moving, so you have to be aware of that. The arm can go up. If you lift this piece up, it can go up like that. It can rotate in here, it can bend like that, and the hands are on swivel joints, so you can do only that. On the waist, you can swivel, no ab crunch here. On the legs, well, split, nothing is impeding on the front, on the side, or the back, so you can basically do a kick like that, back kick like that. The knee can fold pretty well, and the toes are on only swivel joints, so you can only do that. Most of Transformers figures can only do that kind of joint, incorporating the transformation, so for me it's fine. Posability in this guy is pretty average. You can do a lot of Prime-esque poses. Basically, if you're thinking of an Optimus Prime pose, you can do that. Now for accessories, you have this. This is two-purpose. First, it's a shield that you can stuck here in the forearm like that, so it acts as Optimus Prime shield. Basically, it's a peg system, so if you see any holes in here, it will basically fit. That's the idea of this one. And this transforms into an X. Just slide the handle out, and then there's two tabs here and here, pulling out this and pulling out this guy. So you have an Autobot X, which serves as one of Prime's weapons, and you can just put it in the head like so, and you have an Optimus Prime X. Next thing that we have is the famous Optimus Blaster. In terms of any detail here, pretty much basic plastic, nothing here, nothing fancy. You can't transform. You have a peg right here, you can attach on the hand, and as always, like I said, it has pegs here which you can attach anywhere on the figure. You can even attach it in the forearm here. So pretty much if you want to pose it any ridiculous kind of way like that, you can do it. Now this won't be a Transformers review without any transformation, right? So let's get to it. Oh, a bit of warning, when you first got this, the diecast feet are so tight. I really did have problems doing this when I first got it. Eventually, due to multiple times that you're doing this, it will loosen up, so no worries there. Now here is the truck mode. Optimus Prime transforms into this kind of like a G1 but not. Honestly, I haven't watched the series that this comes from, but I like the design. Truck mode is simple. If you see me struggling doing the transformation, it's been a while since I transformed this figure, so sorry for that. But in terms of transformation, it's quite easy. It's not like I didn't get a sense or feeling that this will break. The quality of this third-party kit is amazing. As you can see, all the wheels roll, and if you put it here, it does roll. All 6 wheels roll really well, and I really like the truck mode. In terms of weapons, well, as you can see, there are holes here, there are holes on the sides, even on the truck bed itself, so any combination is possible here. You can even put the X, which is goofy. No, well, I guess there, you see, you can't put it here. Any kind of combination here, basically if you see a hole, it fits like that. And that's it for the truck review, and all the details here on the back, pretty seamless. There's no resemblance of a robot here. Obviously legs here, at first glance you can't tell. Underside here, there's no robot head here, and pretty much everything's fine. I really like this truck mode, and that's about it for the truck review. Overall, this BPF, is it BPF or BFP? I believe it's BPF toy. Overall, this third-party figure, transformable toy of Optimus Prime is great. For the money, yeah, with included diecast feet, it's a great addition. Although posability wise, it's a little iffy because this is quite blocky and limited range of movement. But if you're just like me, that you just want to have Prime here just transforming, for me it's like a Rubik's Cube. I just transform this guy whenever I feel like it, and it's a great toy. Obviously, if you're on a budget, pick it up, but if you're not, I believe you can't go wrong with the original version, although this is slightly bigger, and that makes me wonder if I will get the Megatron version. Hit me up in the comment section below if you want to, and as always, I will see you in the next video. Bye!